Jai Sriman Har Har Mahadev Namaste. I am not very fluent in English oration, but I hope that you all will forgive me if I make any grammatical errors or I am not very comfortable or straight with my accent, because I don't belong to a community of English speakers. However, I am making this video in English to make my view clear globally, and this video is meant to be spread all over the world for the persons who are either closely related to incidents involving me or the media houses who cover incidents related to me. While we are in a digital area, and in this era, almost every person try to spend his time on social media in different categories of activity. Either he is a viewer or expressing his opinion over various incidents, or just reading the articles or watching reels. A vast part of his life is being spent in front of screen. And it's a fact that we all are related or connected with these social media platforms. And social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and Instagram, and many more claim to be transparent, just, and protect their users with their community guidelines and privacy securities. However, I don't feel that the claim is true, because I have a very bad experience working with these platforms. Nowadays, to cut off their expenses, they are expelling their workers, they are shifting towards AI based module, and they are just allowing some random bot or software based algorithm to filter out the videos and to make a situational opinion based on transcript. I will give you an example about this glitch regarding the algorithm of social media. While I was delivering a discourse on Shri Manas, you have seen the videos in YouTube or Facebook pages and channels of mine. It was broadcasted in 101 episodes. I experienced some hindrance by Facebook algorithm. While I was discoursing about the incident of Devi Sati and Mahadev, there was a line, and that line is not generated by me, it's a literary fact about the prasang, Sati prasang. To express the incident, to preach the viewers, my audience, I told them that in Hindi, that भगवती सती जब भगवान महादेव का अपमान सहन न कर सकी दक्ष प्रजापति की यज्ञ में, तो भगवती सती ने अपने शरीर को योग की अग्नि में भस्म कर दिया. And this is written in our scriptures, in our Granth, in our Puran, and even Goswami Tulsidas has also reported the incident in the same way. Now, what did the Facebook algorithm, maliciously or misunderstanding the situation, I don't know what was the motive or influence behind its act, but Facebook reported my video, taking precaution, and it gave me 3 options: either to delete the video, or to trim the part and re-upload it, or to restrict it to a specific group of people, considering them as adult, or labeling it as sensitive content. Now, what is sensitive in this? The algorithm simply transcripted my video and randomly picked some words like sati, burning, jalna, bhasma hona, and it automatically connected the whole topic with the missionary puppet, Sarampur trio puppet, Raja Rammohan Rai, who was so-called opposing Sati Pratha and trying to uplift the situation of household women in India. I will precisely want to term the land as Bharat. Now the algorithm reported my video, assuming that I am promoting or influencing the burning of women forcefully, and I am trying to motivate people. And that's not the fact. I am just explaining a spiritual situation which has already been described in our scriptures. But the bot or the person reviewing the video or the algorithm, I don't know who was behind this, but it falsely reported or labeled my video as sensitive content only just by picking and arranging the words like Sati, Bhasma, Agni, and connected that verbal form in a false manner and created a new situation that this orator might be, or this content creator might be, influencing people to throw the videos over the pyre of their dead husbands and other situations. So it labeled the video as sensitive content and only allowed to broadcast it with the consent of viewer, and also tagged it as disturbing to some viewers. Now that's the glitch in your algorithm. The same thing is going with YouTube. They don't even try to listen your situation, your motive, when you will try to explain that why you have said this and why you are not violating their community guidelines. They will not listen to it. However, they pretend to listen to you. The representative or chat support agents will give you a considerable time to express your view, but at the end of the chat, they will just provide you some links with some articles which you have already read and you have already understood, and you have made the video according to them, following the guidelines. But no, there is no solution. In the name of solution, they are only willing to provide you some random links of articles in name of help and support and transparency, and you will again go to the links and review the whole procedure, and you will get no benefit or solution at the end. Now, while my previous channel was banned with false copyright strikes, a Google employee answered my query off record. I personally, with the help of some big names in spiritual world, I personally contacted Google and a higher authority working in Google. I will not expose his name regarding his career. But off record he told me that people closely related to Nigrahacharya and Bhageshwar Dham and Pradeep Mishra. However, I am recording this video sitting a few kilometers away from Bhageshwar Dham, and what I was telling you, that the Google authority answered me that people closely associated with Nigrahacharya and Dhirendra Shastri and Ruddhacharya, Pradeep Mishra and ISKCON have reported your video as copyright. And when I explained the situation that I was only giving reference to refute them, and also I was not making any monetary benefit from the videos, they sent me off record answer that this is not a simple matter of copyright strike. They have also, with the help of their politicians and political associations with the government authorities, they have sent us letter that Nigrahacharya is spreading rumors or spreading hatred or dividing the community, and so it's a matter of national security and he must be forced to keep quiet. Now my videos were making a national concern for security? I don't think so, and I am sure that you also don't think so. However, my some videos seem to be harsh, or I have used some words that are very heavy or harsh or somehow rude to some people. Although they are not abusive, I am not abusing anyone, I am just refuting in a hard manner. with evidences, with the references from our Shastra, our Ved, Puran, Smriti, Tantra and many more. But the intolerance which is indulging in the heart of my haters, they are creating fake screenshots, they are creating fake screen recordings, they are spreading rumors about my family, my sampradaya, my motive, my character and many other things related to me. Now my previous YouTube and Facebook IDs were reported maliciously and I was banned from these platforms. Hundreds of videos were deleted permanently, and at that time I was lacking experience, so I didn't had any prime backup for my content. So I was very devastated and I was in a state of shock that what has happened to my channel, as I have always followed the community guidelines of that platform. But then I was enlightened with the fact that these platforms only claim to be transparent, but there is no actual transparency. They just leave you on your luck. If your luck is with you, then your videos will be saved. Otherwise, there is no chance for the survival of your digital existence. Now, why I am making this video? Because since my childhood, many media organizations have been continuously covering my discourses or preachings and incidents related to me, like print media, दैनिक भास्कर, दैनिक जागरण, हिंदुस्तान, प्रभात खबर, रांची एक्सप्रेस, सनमार्ग, नव भारत टाइम्स and Haribhumi and many other media houses. And in digital media there are remotely from my childhood DD, Sahara and recently ETV or NDTV, ABP News and many more. Few days back a journalist associated with NDTV was taking a small bite of my interview. I don't know whether it was broadcasted on their channel or not, but he recorded some answers to his queries regarding my ongoing discourse of Srimad Bhagavat in Kadari, Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh, which came to an end today. It was complete. Now my discourse is complete here today at 10 am and today is 31st May of 2025 according to the Gregorian calendar. Now, what does the media institutions do? They record your video, they upload or broadcast on their distribution channels. You don't get any monetary benefit from it, but they generate a significant amount of money according to their revenue model and their business model, and they survive on that. Now, if you try to upload the same video on your channel, it's possible in many situations that they will claim over the video and give you a copyright strike. However, I have not faced any copyright strike from any media house. I have also uploaded the archived video of Sahara Group when I was interviewed by a journalist, emerging journalist named Nilay Singh, which was very young at that time, and I was just a child of I think 6 years or 7 years. And with great effort and personal effort, Nilay Singh and young person named I think Shivam, they tried their best to regain that video and provide it to me, and I again went to a state of nostalgia and I uploaded that video on my social media platforms. However, I didn't got any strike for that, and I hope I will not get, because it's a prime evidence in my life that I was actively working with that prodigy in my childhood. So it's an important part of my life, and it's not only just a clip, it's a memory and an evidence of my prodigy, divine prodigy, or whatever you may see behind this. But I will also explain another situation. While there is a controversy ongoing over all social media platforms between ANI and some other news channels or YouTube channels, whether they are categorized as entertainment or news reporting or roasting, which is a sub niche of entertainment genre. And I am not trying to tell you that I am actively involving in this controversy, because that's not my field of expertise and I am not willing to express any view about this. I am not enlightened about what those YouTubers did or what does ANI expect from them, beside some general news that some YouTube channels were using small bits of videos and small clips, less than half minute or 10 second, 12 second, 5 second, and they were continuously getting strikes from ANI. And when they contacted the officials, they declared that you must pay a subscription you must buy a subscription or pay 15 lakh or 40 lakh or whatever the amount should be discussed between the parties, and you must purchase a subscription for 1 year, 2 year, and whatever the incident is going, you are all aware for that. You are not dependent on my opinion or evidence for that. Now that's a problem which I have seen or faced from a long time. I don't hold a very big YouTube channel or social media account nowadays in the present situation. And also I am not associated with any PR agency or any media company or media house beside me. There are no media houses sponsoring me. I personally research over the topic, personally record the video, or with the help of my family and friends I record the video, edit it personally. However, there are some gentlemen who help me with the thumbnails and other things or share it in other groups, but the main work is personally executed by me. However, I have designated a person named Shri as my media in charge and my media representative, who handle my social contacts and give their information to me and deliver my answer to them according to his time of comfort. However, he only helps me recording the videos, not uploading and broadcasting them. But a recent controversy which occurred last year between Dhirendra Shastri and me, it was covered by media houses like Indian Herald and News 18, ABP News. And ABP News, in my jurisdiction of knowledge, they used a significant video from my YouTube channel, and it went around 1 minute or more than that. I have to recheck the clip, but I think that they didn't took any permission from me for that. They used the clip without my consent, without my permission, or even without informing me. When people started texting me about the coverage of news, I got the information and I came to know that they are using my clip without my information. However, I don't have an objection for that. I am not saying that I will claim over the video and I will make any legal complaint or any other thing. I am just saying that giant houses working as media companies often do that. And ANI is not an exception in this situation. You have right to record the video, you might have right to sell, you might have right to sell the subscriptions, and you are allowed to claim for the videos, but there should be an ethical way and a fair and transparent way for that. However, I have also made a very clear stand over the copyright claim of the content which I create. I have always made public announcements that you may use my videos, you may re-upload my videos, and even you may get monetary benefit from it. If you want to make your channel monetized, I have no objection. If you want to use my videos in your content, I have no objection. If you want to defame me using my videos, I don't have any objection regarding the use of my video. I have objection if you defame me. I have objection if you abuse me. I have serious objection if you threaten me and my family. But while we talk about the use of my content, I have no objection. I will never send a copyright strike on your channel. I will never demand a share in revenue you generate from it. I will never report your video, and I will never say that why you have used my name or my face, or why you have exposed my phone number or anything other related to me. However, if you defame me, if you spread rumors about me, if you maliciously report my videos, I may follow other ways than copyright strike. Let it be legal ways or social ways or spiritual ways, but I will not give you a copyright strike. Even if you take whole of the content from my channel and you just copy the whole video and just re-upload it in your channel only without making any significant change to it. Now, if you will edit the video in a manner using AI or any other audio video software in which my face is visible and it seems that I am speaking some words, and if those words are not spoken by me and you have edited some other audio to defame me, then I will report your video. But if the video is original and I have genuinely expressed my views in that video, you may just copy the whole content and re-upload in your channel, and I have no objection over that for my every video I create. Let it be educational or spiritual or refutation or music or a stotra or the series like Milachraj and any other video. You are free to reuse it as your own content. You are free to monetize your video. You are free to distribute it all over your social media platforms, and I will never hit you with an objectional copyright strike. That's my policy of content creation. However, there is a copyright strike active on my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook page, and I am dealing with it, and I am sure that in this situation I can overcome the problem. But now I will talk about the freedom of expression and the ethical way of copyright strikes or privacy breaches. I will tell you my recent experience regarding YouTube and also Facebook. Some cyber group of bullies, and which I would like to label as cyber criminals, were threatening me, giving abusive threats to my wife and my mother and my sister, and they were using foul languages for us, and they were demanding explicit videos of my family and precisely pornographic videos of my family. And when I refuted them, they were raging with anger, and in envy they created fake screenshots and screen recordings to defame me, to make people misunderstand about my character or my personality, and a wide range of people were adversely being affected by their rumors. So to make the situation clear and to expose them, I made two videos which included original screenshots and original screen recordings, and I refuted them and exposed them, and they reported that those videos, saying that it was privacy breach. Now, what did I not took care of? That I publicly exposed their photos, their phone numbers, their chat history, and many other things which I don't think would be permissible on social media platforms. So my video was taken down, and till this situation I have no objection, because when YouTube is making a policy and announcing this, and you are using their platforms, you are supposed to go according to them, and that is fair according to their business model. But when the problem arises, when the problem gets worse, that's the time when YouTube itself doesn't follow its community guideline, in my opinion. Now, when I made another videos, I personally took care that I will not use or expose their photo, their phone number, their original full legal name, or their address, or their email ID, or bank details, or identificational details, or any other things. But then also they falsely reported my videos, and YouTube, without listening to the situation or without supporting its policy, it removed my videos. And when I complained to the support executive, then they just provided me some random links and the help articles, and they told that you are just violating our rules. While when I asked what I am not permitted to expose, they just told me that you are not permitted to expose a photo or phone number or full legal name or address or bank details and other sensitive details of a person without his consent or her consent. And I told them that there is no any second when I have exposed their photo or phone number or any other sensitive details which you are prohibiting. And if I have did that, you just tell me the time stamp and I would trim it. But they neither told me the time stamp because there was none, nor they permitted my video to be published. They just removed my video. However, I have the video offline, and in future, if I will need, I will publish the video on Nigrah app or archive, or I will just distribute the video making CDs and pen drives and provide it to the legal authorities if it's necessary. But I am telling you to make you clear that there is no transparency of the policies regarding these social media platforms. They just don't care about you. Sometimes it's AI that take the decisions. Sometimes it's a random person who has no interest in your effort or understanding the situation and helping you out. You are just a user and the complainant is just a user, and if you are lucky enough you may regain your video, but that's a very rare situation and that's just pathetic. Now the war between ANI and the giant channels going over YouTube, I would like to make some announcements. As I am continuously, let it be willing or I am not willing to express my views over the topic, let it be my fate or my personality or my duty according to Nigrahacharya, I express my views on various occasions. I refute many people who I consider or experience as asastriya. Many people seek for forgiveness. Many people abuse me. Many people thank me that you have make people aware of it and you have make the stand of Shastras clear in effective way. And there are many people with their opinions supporting me or opposing me. But let us consider a situation that I have not used any video of ANI, and in fact I have not used any video of ANI in any of my videos. But let it be a situation that I am making a video about Puri Shankaracharya, and when Puri Shankaracharya was receiving threats from Al-Qaeda that Al-Qaeda will bomb all Govardhan Mutt and destroy it if Puri Shankaracharya will not convert himself into Islam, and it was widespread news all over the country and many media channels were covering it and spreading the news all over their channels. Then ANI also came and ANI took the interview of Shankaracharya of Puri, and now I am just giving reference of that incident, and as a proof I am providing some clips of the interview which were recorded by ANI. And I am not even getting any monetary benefit from it, and I am giving full credits to ANI. Then what will be the result? Now it's a prime possibility that ANI will give me a copyright strike. Not today, not the day I upload the video. It might be after 1 year, 2 year, 10 year. It's their interest of act when they will give a copyright strike to me, or if they will not give a strike for that video. That's not clear. There is no clear policy or work module for that. Now, suppose I have not used their content I have just expressed my views. But somehow, in editing, I have used their logo just for 1 or 2 seconds, they will give a strike. Or not even. Suppose I am passing through a street and I am just randomly recording a video, and some other person working for ANI is interviewing some other person, which is not remotely even related to me. And in my video, somehow, while walking through the streets and while some journalist working with ANI is reporting some random person on the streets, he got captured in my video. Consider the situation that he got captured in my video and the logo or mic of ANI is visible just for a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds in my video, then also they will send a copyright strike. Or I am giving an interview to a general group of journalists related to various media houses, and their mic is on the table, or they are asking questions and I am giving a general reply for the queries, and people related to me or who support me, they uploaded the interview, or even I myself uploaded the video to my channel. Then also just the mic of ANI is visible, they might send me a copyright strike for that. While I have not invited ANI, I have not said that ANI should take this interview. I have not permitted them to monetize my interview. What will they do? They will record the interview and they will monetize it. They will sell it in lakhs, crores and whatever the demand for the video is. But they will not allow me to re-upload it only because their mic is visible in that. And they consider the whole video as their intellectual property, and that's when the situation gets pathetic and unethical. That's not a legal or ethical or right way to express or claim your content. So I am making some announcements. However, like my lifestyle and the genre of my work and expertise, it's very likely for me to always being involved in some conspiracy or refuting them or some controversy and other things related to that, whether it's written or verbal or audible or visual. But I will make some announcements that if you are a journalist working for any media house all over the world, you need to seek permission from us, from me, or at least from the person who is authorized by me as media in charge, who is recognized by me as a media in charge. And I will like to inform one more fact to you, that Nigrahacharya is a registered trademark which I hold, and you can't use Nigrahacharya term without my consent or my permission. However, according to the so-called copyright law and 52 sections and other things, but they allow you to refute, to commentary over it, to criticize it or give reference of it, and that's fair. But regarding the media houses, I will make it clear, and I officially delist, or more precisely blacklist, ANI or people using the logo of ANI or using mic of ANI or cameras of ANI to cover the incidents related to me, whether I am alive, whether I am dead, whether I am refuting someone, whether I am in war or any situation in this world where there is a World War III. I don't care about that. ANI is not allowed to record my video. ANI is not allowed to report the incidents related to me. ANI is not allowed to use terms like Nigrahacharya or use my photo or use my videos in any manner. Not just monetary, not in any manner. I allow ANI to be associated with me anyhow. I officially blacklist ANI and people working with it from covering the incidents related to me. Not even my titles, not even my photo, not even a remote situation related to me. I officially blacklist you people because I have felt somehow threatened by the way you are dealing with other channels or other group of people. I am not sure, I am not satisfied with the professionalism of your company. Now consider a situation, a person working for ANI will put a mic before my table and record the video and will give a strike to me that you are using my intellectual property, and when I refute them, they will file a defamation case. And why should I bother about your company? Why should I allow your company to cover my news? Or however, ANI has not covered any news about me, but many media houses have done this, and I will not deny that there might be a situation where ANI or people working for them must come and they will record a video or interview of mine, and I will not take interest in fighting with them or entering or involving in a legal case with them just because they are claiming that because my mic is visible in that video or my logo is used in that video, the whole video should be removed because that's an intellectual property infringement or breaching of privacy or any other sort of situation. So if you are a journalist working for any media house, you must have assurance from us, from me or from my media in charge to cover the incident, to report the video. Report video is not meant to be taken down. Reporting video means report the incident as a journalist, to cover the news, to broadcast it all over the print and digital media platforms. For the second rule, if you are working with ANI, I politely, not aggressively, I politely blacklist you. You are not allowed to even remotely cover incidents related to me. And for third part, there is a simple hope that if any media house is generating a news about me or covering any incident, and if you have not taken permission from me, the permission is to take the interview or to cover the incident. But if you are using any content which I have created or the discourses I have expressed and it's available on social media platform, at least I hope that you will give notice to me or you will inform me that we are using your content, because it might lead to a situation where you have picked a random video of mine from my channels and you have broadcasted it and broadcasted it in a ruthless manner or unethical manner, or distorted the whole narrative and build a new one according to your agenda. As I have spoke against many situations whether I feel that politicians or judicials or administrative people are not going in favor to the bright future of this nation. I have opposed many giants working with spiritual or judicial or political sectors, and I am forced to take a precaution that there might be a situation where you take my video and misrepresent it or destroy the whole topic and build a new narrative against me. So I at least hope that you will inform me that you are going to use my content or my views in your channel or your news reportings, so that I at least have the privilege to keep an eye over that reporting, and if you are going or leading it in wrong way, I have the privilege or I have the opportunity to refute it or make my opinion or stand very clear to the public regarding that content. So I hope that you are journalists who have worked with me or who are willing to work with me, who are requesting my media in charge to have an interview with me or any other sort of association regarding my incidents and my views, I hope that you will follow the simple procedure, because the way this controversy between ANI and YouTubers is going and the reaction of YouTube and the policy guidelines and the so-called transparency of YouTube is questioned, and we are losing our trust over these institutions. They have crossed the limit of ethics, and they are just trying to gain a huge amount of money. They are just behind their revenue model and to expand their business, to grow their shares and to make a huge amount of money from that. And I am not putting my effort and I am not giving my time to create such a content which is maliciously reported by you in unethical way. So I am sure that I have expressed my views in understandable manner. However, I have made it very clear that I am not very fluent in English talking, because this is my first video made in English and I am not a regular orator in English. Hindi is my preferred language and somehow Sanskrit is related to my speeches, but when it comes to English, I am not a very fluent English orator. So I hope that you will forgive me if I have made any grammatical errors, but the main motive of this video is just make it clear that we officially delist and blacklist ANI to report or cover news related to us. And if you are a journalist working with any media house, or even you are a freelance journalist, you seek permission from me or my media in charge to cover the news related to me. Or if you are using pre-recorded or pre-broadcasted content from my channel or any other media platform, whether it is broadcasted on any other platform, I hope and I now politely request you to just inform me that we are covering this news about you and we are using this content, so we are informing you, so that I have at least the privilege or the opportunity to keep an eye on your reporting. And if you are distorting the narrative or building an agenda maliciously against me, I might have a chance to express my view in the correct way, in the most sophisticated way and in transparent way for my audience and the public who love me, who support me, who respect me, or who even oppose me. Jai Sriman Narayan, Har Har Mahadev, Namaste Chandika.